Monday on the train. Yeah, yeah. I cried myself to sleep last night. Last night, yes. 'Cause something in my stomach just didn't feel right. You were calling me on the phone. You were telling me you wanna come home, but it wasn't in me. I didn't want you to go. I can't sleep. I can't eat now. Cause I'm feeling so lonely. And then sorry about my Monday on the train. Yeah, yeah. I cried myself to sleep last night. Last night, yes. 'Cause something in my stomach just didn't feel right. You were calling me on the phone. You were telling me you wanna come home, but it wasn't in me. I didn't want you to go. I can't sleep. I can't eat now. 'Cause I'm feeling so lonely. And I need you to hold me. But she keeps calling you, and pressuring you to come home. I guess just go. Just go. Am I still the one that you need? Am I still the air that you breathe? Am I still the reason you live? Am I still the reason you live? Am I still the one that you call? Or do you even love me at all? Am I still the reason you give? Love so much pain, but baby I miss you. And I really wanna kiss you, but something keeps telling me that you don't belong to me. And I get so cold because I'm apart, and I can't Am I still the reason you're here? Am I still the one that you call? Or do you even love me at all? Am I still the reason you care? Love so unfair. Am I still the one that you need? Am I still the air that you breathe? Am I still the reason you live? Am I still the reason you're here? Am I still the one that you call? Or do you even love me at all? Am I still the reason you care? Love so unfair. Love so unfair. Oh, baby. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh. Am I still the one that you need? Yeah, baby.
You are listening to BMG Music.
You know what?
Take music.
We don't really care about what you think. We make it look easy. Get money.
Damn, son, where'd you find me at?
BMG. Hey, yo, shit. Welcome to the family. And another thing. One more thing to start this shit.
All the haters looking at me now. Every time they see me walking down.
It's my favorite part right there.
Looking at me from head to toe. Girl, I'm not the one you better know.
And you know what, homie? We do this. BMG. And can't nobody stop us.
For real.
Not even you. Yeah. Come on.
BMG pop bottles, did it all for the love of the dollars.
For real.
Lex Louis
What
Benzos,
up, Chief?
see the TVs through the window. Watch the roof slide back on me.
What up, nigga?
Watch the sun beam down on me.
My nigga.
All expenses paid, summer vacation, push on, let me keep on hate.
All the haters looking at me now. Every time they see me walking down.
We make it look easy.
Looking at me from head
Damn,
to toe.
son, where'd
Girl,
you
I'm
find me
not
at?
the one you better know.
What's good, everybody? What's good? How y'all doing out there? Y'all doing all right? I was gonna go live yesterday. I know y'all probably seen the notification of an upcoming event but I couldn't get my data to work properly, so you know, I ain't even bothered to struggle with it. So, um, but I figured out what the issue was. That's why I'm here today. I want y'all to check something out though.
That's not important. What is important, and the reason why I called you guys over, I think I finally made a breakthrough in the new case.
Oh, God, we're doing another one of these? I should have known better.
What?
Well, we're sitting on the cap, and
What are you talking about?
first thing you're going to do is pull a lever or press some secret button and unveil your super secret lab. I have to listen to your conspiracy theories for hours.
Dude, what are you talking about? I was just talking about a breakthrough on this case.
Wait, is that my suitcase?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I had to borrow it for the pun.
Did you drill a hole in my suitcase? Why would you do that?
I just told you for the pun.
Yeah, because the hole is like the breakthrough, and your case is like,
I get it, Sean.
Oh, and also I needed it to gain access to my secret lab so that we can start the next crazy conspiracy theory.
Well,
what?
where's your secret lab?
Oh, it's in the other room.
Then why did you have to drill a hole in my case? What was all that for?
To open it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Now we can get into the secret lab.
1 minute later, the other room.
Alright, as you guys can see here, we've been working pretty hard at this new conspiracy, proving that the Earth is actually flat.
Cool.
Where did that coat come from?
What?
It doesn't matter. Are you serious? Are you doing all this because of the Kyrie Irving thing?
Wait, who?
You know, Kyrie Irving, the famous basketball player that came out and said that he also believes the earth is flat. It's ridiculous.
See, I thought it was ridiculous too, until I did a little bit of research and found that there's actually a lot of people that believe this.
Yeah, they're ridiculous
And
too.
I'm one of them now.
You gotta be kidding.
This is a real thing, okay? People actually believe that the Earth is flat. They're called flat earthers. And what they believe is that the government has actually tricked people into thinking that the Earth is round from the time you're a little kid.
Okay, how do you explain actual satellite photos of Earth?
Photoshop, editing.
Okay, well, what about people who've actually traveled the entire globe?
Just going in circles, not around the whole
I
thing.
mean, I'm not gonna lie, this one is kind of hard to believe.
Exactly. Why would the government want to lie about the shape of the Earth?
See, that's exactly it. They're hiding the truth from us. A truth so mind-blowing that if people found out, the whole world would come to an end. I am this close to figuring it out.
What are you doing?
I don't know, it's cool, right? Got it from Spencer's.
I love Spencer's.
Alright, let's go back to the very beginning, shall we? You see, in the beginning, everybody thought that the Earth was flat. But who were the first people to actually suggest that the Earth was round? Ancient Greek philosophers. And these philosophers have discovered a ton of things that we live by. Well, why don't we ever question them? They're ancient. For example, ancient Greek philosophers are the same people who have discovered constellations. You know, the idea of connecting stars to make pictures like the Big Dipper or zodiac signs.
I'm a Leo. I'm uninterested.
But if you weren't taught about this as a kid and you were just to look at these pictures, it looks nothing like what they claim it to be. I mean, this looks like a child's connect the dot homework from art class, which, by the way, he or she should probably get an F for. This looks nothing like a fish.
Sorry, I'll work on that.
Look, I agree. Constellations don't always look like what they're supposed to be, but what does that have to do with anything? We're talking about planets, not stars.
That's exactly it. What if it's both? See, our solar system is made up of one gigantic star and a bunch of planets orbiting around it.
Okay.
What if each of these planets are actually just points in one big constellation? You see, there's always been rumors and questions by people, including scientists, that believe that if at any point all the planets align, the world will come to an end. That's the constellation they're trying to hide from us. I call it Smavenger's Sun.
What?
Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. That's the new zodiac sign, a modern-day human.
How is that supposed to be a human being? It's a straight line.
Looks like somebody passed art class, right?
What does this have to do with proving that the Earth is flat at all?
Alright, let me point out the obvious. What are the two most vital things that humans need to survive?
I don't know, your brain?
Yup, and?
Your heart?
Exactly. Your brain and your heart are the two most important things you need to live. Just like the two most important things that humans need to live in our solar system is the Earth and the Sun, located exactly where they should be in our constellation. The Sun powers everything in our solar system, just like our brain does, and yet we can't survive without the Earth, which is literally an anagram for heart if you just move the H to the front.
Okay, but what about the others? How the hell does Mercury represent the face?
Actually, it represents your mouth.
What?
The sun is the head, and as we all know, the sun gives off an incredible amount of heat. And when your head is feeling extremely hot, what does that mean?
You're sick.
Precisely, and when you're sick, you go and get a thermometer and put it where? in your mouth.
Thermometers are made of mercury.
Exactly. But remember, this constellation wasn't created today. It was created a very long time ago. Back in the day, you didn't just stick a thermometer in your mouth to check your temperature.
Really? Where else would you stick it
In Uranus! It couldn't be more obvious. Uranus is literally Smaventusun's anus, which means that if Mercury is the mouth and Uranus is the anus, then we can figure out everything in between by looking at a regular human body. What is below the mouth but above the heart? Your throat or your neck. That's Venus. And since Saturn is right above Uranus, that must be your hips or your butt, which would explain why it has that big hula hoop around its body, right? We go back up to Mars, which again is just another anagram for arms, pretty self-explanatory. And Neptune is just basically everything below Uranus, so it has to be your legs. As for Jupiter, I'm not quite sure. I mean, obviously it's the stomach because it's between the heart and the hip area. But since Jupiter's the biggest of them all, there's a little more to it. It's not just a normal stomach. They're saying that it's a huge stomach. A huge stomach, meaning that Smaventusun has something to do with the process of eating.
Really?
I mean, why else would they make the stomach that big? And when you really look at it, it does just look like a digestive tract.
Alright, so what about Pluto then? Pluto used to be considered a planet, but now it isn't. So what is that, like his toe or something, and then somehow it just disappeared?
Wait a second. It did disappear. Pluto wasn't actually attached to the body, but it represents the most human-like characteristic that leads us to our next step.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not too sure either.
Pluto is a fart. It went into Mercury, down Venus, passing Earth and Mars, digesting Jupiter, preparing for takeoff to Saturn, and boom, right on Uranus, flying past Neptune off into space before what? Disappearing.
Do you really expect anyone to believe this?
I believe it.
I mean, there's literally a picture right in front of you. Don't you see it?
It's a lie.
Well, like I said earlier, did you get an F in art class?
No.
Well, then you don't have the eye of a Greek philosopher, so you can't see it. Probably just like how you didn't see that having an F in art literally spells out fart. It does say fart.
I can't believe you're resorting to fart jokes.
This isn't a joke. What don't you understand?
Oh, I understand a lot of things, like facts and science.
Okay. You want facts and science? I'll prove it to you. You already know that a fart is simply gas that comes from Uranus. Uranus has 27 moons, the third most in our solar system. Why else do you think that when you expose your butt to someone, it's called mooning them?
See, you did it right there. Why are you talking about Uranus when it has the third most moons? Why don't you talk about Saturn?
Glad you asked. There's a reason why Uranus is ranked number 3 for moons. It all comes back to the biggest and gaseous thing in our solar system, the sun. You see, the sun is literally a gigantic ball of burning gas. Hydrogen, helium, and a bunch of other random elements such as carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. When you add up the atomic number of each of these elements, you end up with 24.
We'll get to these hand signs in a minute before people start talking about this. Oh my God, there she is. Look at all them. We get to that right after this.
Number of moons that Uranus has. What was Uranus?
There it is again. It's all over the video. Oh wow. Oh wow. They're the controlled opposition. Oh wow.
On the list of planets with the most moons? That's right. 3, bringing us to 27, the exact number of moons that Uranus has. So,
not forgetting the fact. It's a breakdown. I'm gonna let the whole thing play, Young Count. Don't worry, I'm letting the whole thing play. Yeah, I'm just pausing it in between to make a few points while it's fresh in my mind. That's all. But yeah, I'm gonna let the whole thing play, and I got another one to play by him after this. Oh shit, I lost my train of thought. What was I about to point out? Never mind. It'll come back to me.
Uranus is connected to the sun. That's not the only one. You see, if we write all the planets backwards, there's only 2 planets that are connected to the sun. Uranus, as we already know, and one more. Venus. But why Venus out of all the planets? Why not Mars? We all know the same.
Yeah, not to mention, we're taught in school that Venus is the hottest planet. That Venus, what up, Struminati? What up, Bo Jackson? Flat motherfucking power. But we were taught in school that Venus is the hottest planet out of the whole solar system. Even hotter than Mercury because of the clouds. And the sun is the hottest thing in our solar system. You see the connection? Venus is hotter even though it's the second from the sun. Venus.
From Mars and women are from.
And the reason why they say it's hot because of the thick clouds that keeps the heat in.
Because Mars, or men, have always been their way to distract us from the truth, which lies with women, or more specifically Venus. Think about it. Why is the sun called the sun and not the daughter?
Yeah.
Why do we call the beginning of the week Sunday?
Oh, why is it called son of a bitch but not daughter of a bitch? You can't be saying that on this channel. This is a family channel. Well, why not? They say it on TV all the time. Yeah, but they don't say it on like Dora the Explorer.
Son of a bitch.
Wait, are we allowed to say this now?
You see, bitch by definition actually means female dog.
Actually, no, I was thinking about...
Yes, you did, because if not, we'll have to cut this part out. But males are just called dogs, so doesn't that make you wonder why you would even call a female dog a bitch?
No.
Exactly, it's very intriguing. You've heard of alpha male before, right? You know, the one that leads the pack?
Yeah, betas, the ones that follow. What about it?
Well, that's just like everything else in our world. Betas gravitate towards alpha, not just with dogs or with humans, but our planets. The moon orbits the Earth, and the Earth orbits the sun. It's all about alpha and beta, A and B.
Before you go on, please, can we at least take the sign down? It's a little offensive. What, the bitch sign? Can you not?
No, it's not a bitch, remember? Because the A is alpha and the B is beta, so the B gravitates towards the A, making abage. There's your proof.
What?
Abs are obviously referring to your stomach, and an itch is just discomfort, so it's stomach discomfort. Okay. But remember, there's a reason why they're distinguishing between men and women, which is the last step to proving my theory.
Thank God, get this over. I can't wait.
Stomach discomfort, specifically for a woman, and only a woman, can only mean one thing: pregnancy, the creation of life. However, because men can get pregnant, the only thing that stomach discomfort for men could possibly mean is something we already know. It's a fart. Farts are the babies of men. Because women don't fart, right?
Again, for the millionth time, how does a fart prove that the Earth is flat?
Look, it's simple. Giving birth is the creation of life to a human being, but a fart is much, much bigger than that. Flat earthers were right all along. The Earth is flat, but that's not the only thing. The sun, all the other planets, everything in our entire solar system, the entire universe, is all flat. Because it's all flatulence.
Can you stop doing that?
What?
I'm not letting it end like this. I'm not getting away with this one.
Getting away with it? I just proved it. The Earth is flat. It's flatulence.
Flatulence means farting. Don't worry, I had to look it up too on Google. I get it, Sean!
Then what are you confused about? It all adds up. The Big Bang? What is the fart made of? Gas, just like the sun.
Yeah, but see, that's the sun. And we're talking about the Earth, and the Earth isn't made of gas. It's a solid, which negates all of your logic, and props to you for doing all of this, but that does not prove that the Earth is flat.
That is true. I guess that means the Earth isn't a fart.
Thank you.
Because it's a solid fart.
A solid fart? What does that mean?
The Earth is shit.
This to directly relate to the plastic water bottle conspiracy of '73. The question still remains: is the Illuminati real? I've laid out the facts for you, America. It's time to spread the truth. Wake up, America. Don't be a sheep.
These guys are absolutely ridiculous.
So dumb.
I can't believe people believe in this stuff. Like, seriously? They'll find any reason to say it's Illuminati.
Oh, Miley Cyrus has an eyeball tattoo. Illuminati confirmed.
Doritos are triangle shaped. Illuminati confirmed.
The three of us are still awake, but Erica's still sleeping. Illuminati confirmed.
You don't really get what we're doing, huh, Sean?
No.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Wait, who's Erica?
Oh, it's just our other roommate. Don't even worry about it. She's sleeping.
Well, dude, don't worry about it, Sean. It's okay. I mean, Illuminati is the biggest waste of time. Just because a bunch of celebrities like Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Beyonce all hold up the same, like, hand symbol, triangle sign.
What did you just say?
What?
Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Beyonce?
Yeah? What about him?
Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Beyonce? Oh my god. Guys, I think I got it. Jay-Z, Lady Gaga, Beyonce, what do they all have in common?
I just told you. They all put up their stupid hand signs.
No, not just that.
They're all celebrities?
No!
They're all in the music industry?
No!
Then just tell us!
They all have an E in their name.
No, they don't. Only Beyonce has an E in her name.
No, not the letter E, the sound E. Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Jay-Z.
Seriously?
Seriously! And you know what? They're not the only ones. Hey, Erica, you think you could make your coffee another time? I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Fine. Going back to sleep then.
Thanks. How to access your secret lab, put book back.
have time to do all this.
Oh, there we go. As I was saying, it's not just Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and Jay-Z. There's more. Think about it. Who are some other celebrities that are rumored to be a part of the Illuminati?
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Kim Kardashian?
Kardashian.
Well, what about Kanye West? He's rumored to be a part of it.
Oh, you mean Kanye?
It's Kanye.
Then why does he refer to himself as Yeezy? Or why is his album called Yeezus? It's Kanye. Learn how to read.
Okay, fine. All their names have an E sound in it, but what does that have to do with Illuminati?
Good question. See, I've been working on the same theory for minutes now. The name Illuminati is a clue in itself.
What?
Illuminati? They're saying Illuminati, which is exactly what they want us to think. They're hiding from us. But we just cracked the code, and we're gonna prove this thing once and for all.
We just talked about how stupid these conspiracies are.
Conspiracies? The Illuminati are viewed as leaders, the most powerful people and companies in the entire world. And from the time we're kids, we're already being taught to serve them. Think about it. When you're a little kid, what's the one thing you're forced to do? Go to school. And when you're in school, who's the one person that you have to obey? The teacher. And when it comes to teachers, what's the one thing you associate teachers with? Apples. Like, why an apple of all things? Because Apple is one of the biggest companies in the world, and they're in on it. Why do you think every single one of their Apple products starts with an I?
Like the iPhone, or the iPod, or the iPad, or even the
Iraq!
I didn't know they made racks.
No, like the place, Iraq. See, there's already a lot of conspiracy theories saying we went to war in Iraq for oil or for money or for whatever. But what if the reason was to protect the secret?
So you're saying the Illuminati is located in Iraq?
No, that would be way too obvious, but we are close. It's someplace around there. I just don't know where to start.
With all the technology we have, too bad we can't just triangulate their position.
Wait, Sean, say that again.
That again?
Exactly, triangulate. Triangles, that's another Illuminati sign. That's how we're gonna find them, with triangles.
But where do we start?
Isn't it obvious? The pyramids. Even as a little kid, you're taught that pyramids are in Egypt. Egypt. And what other famous pyramid does everybody learn about as a kid? The food pyramid. And if we look above Egypt, we see Turkey, which is up and to the right, exactly where Turkey would be on the food pyramid. Up and to the right in the meat section. And while we're talking about meats, don't tell me it's a coincidence that Saudi Arabia is shaped exactly like the meat they used to draw in cartoons that we watched as kids. Even though it is pretty uncooked and red, that could explain exactly why there's the Red Sea right next to it. It's because the Red Sea is just the meat juices dripping down from Saudi Arabia. Or should I say, saltier, rare beef.
Oh, God.
And if we connect all 3 points, we have the first triangle, the triangle of pyramids. But the Illuminati aren't just represented by pyramids, they're also represented by an eye. And what do eyes do? They see. Just like the Mediterranean Sea, or Syria, or like we mentioned earlier, the Red Sea. That's our second triangle, the triangle of eyes. And when you put the triangle of pyramids and the triangle of eyes together, what do you get? Two triangle star. And what country lies in the middle of the star? Israel. And guess what Israel's national flag looks like? Exactly, the two triangle star. And so in conclusion, after all my minutes of research and to finally put an end to all the ridiculous conspiracy theories and answer the question that's been asked so many times, is the Illuminati real? I present to you the answer. The Illuminati is real. It's time you learn the truth. Wake up, America.
Seriously? This entire video is a troll video.
What? No, it's
You
not.
made us sit through this entire video for one bad
It
pun.
wasn't just for one bad pun, it was also to wake up, America!
Who are you?
America.
See? 2 bad puns. So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you want to see last week's video, click the one on the left. If you want to see bloopers and behind the scenes, click the one on the right. And remember,
Interesting, huh? That was a really interesting video, wasn't it? But as you can see in the title, we're going to talk about some little hidden knowledge today. Let me go ahead and let's see. This be the bullshit you do. I told him. Didn't I? He made it too obvious. Like, every time he come, anytime I put Flat Earth in the title, Shumanati shows about him. But anytime I put something else in the title, like other information that doesn't have to do with Flat Earth, he never shows up. He makes himself, and then when he do show up to my shows, he asks for ranch, asks for shout outs and stuff. He makes it too obvious. Thanks for that, Young Camp. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for that, Young Camp. Now, as you can see, Young Camp still a believer in the globe, even though he came on Brother Sanchez tonight and said that he gave up, he was throwing in the towel or whatever. But in his heart, he still know that he really, that he probably still believe in the globe. There's a link to the panel. Let's see. There's a link to the panel. Young Camp, you can feel free to join. Let me put it in the back chat. I'm supposed to have it over here already. This was hey Bo Jackson, going to get up on here. What up, King Arthur? Going to get up on here, man. You know what I'm saying? We can discuss. I really want to go in about these chakras too. Y'all going to get on up on here. So we can go in on this information we just received. But Carlos, if you want to keep a wrench here though, you can't be doing all this silly stuff with posting those gloves though, man. Cause here we laugh and joke, but at the same time we don't do little trolling stuff. We try to be serious when we're looking into both. When we're looking into the globe and flat Earth, we try to be a little serious here. What's up, King Arthur? How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing good, fam. I'm doing good. Try to see if Bo Jackson to come on up on here.
I'm just oh my god, it's like an echo exactly since I'm in the tree.
Let me see. What did you mute the video?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Bo Jackson gonna show up on here. That's what's up. So it's been good, man.
Been with life.
Huh?
You been busy with life as usual.
Right.
And decided to do a video.
Are you talking about the one I just played? Believe it or not, that video been out for a year now. I don't know why I ain't find it. I don't even know how it popped up. It popped up on one of my gaming channels or something. Not my channel, but I was searching the gaming. I was under my gaming account looking for live streams and stuff that I can sit through. I was looking for my boy's Pudge 007 video because he's been streaming God of War, the new God of War, which is badass by the way. I can't wait till I get it. And that video that I showed popped up.
Wow.
It popped up under under the related videos or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the new God of War. I heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yesterday I recorded a food video yesterday. That's what I did.
You recorded a what?
Food challenge video.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
How'd it go?
Good, but not easy. But I got it done.
Really?
Yep.
That's funny.
Yep. So I got a lot of editing to do.
How long is the video though?
Uh, 30 something minutes long. That's all I know.
Really?
Yep.
You put some work into
Yep.
it. That's what's up. I ain't been doing much of nothing, man. Um, Huey P. I ain't been doing much of nothing, man. I need to start streaming more on my gaming channel too. Oh yeah, go ahead and all you new visitors or whatever. If you're a gamer, go ahead and subscribe to my gaming channel. I'll probably doing a little more, some more streams on that one as well. As far, actually, I wanted to do a show on, have an open panel on that show to to talk about gaming. You know, have my thoughts on the
Oh.
new God of War and the anticipated Red Dead Redemption 2.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for that to come out.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to E3 and the new games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see. What's his name is in here, but he's not saying anything.
What's that?
What's his name? He's driving. I see him driving, but he's not saying anything.
Oh, Huey, what's good, Huey?
What it do, family? What it do? What's up? What's up with your family? What's up, Jamaican type?
Shit,
Shout out to
cooling.
everybody on the panel. Everybody in the chat, like, subscribe to the channel, share the channel.
You know me, cooling,
Do the dick.
cooling, cooling and smoothing.
Damn! Oh shit! Damn, they was all there. Oh my bad, I'm on the camera.
What you watching?
I'm just getting off the highway where I live at on one of my blocks. Shit, I was just passing the highway. They got SWAT team everywhere.
Damn.
Everywhere. They got the whole
Somebody
fucking,
on
hotel,
someone's
hotel
bad
laid
side.
out. They got the whole hotel fucking laid out. God damn, that shit is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, did y'all check that? I heard did he say something about my music?
Huh? Yeah.
I thought King James had said something about my music or something.
Oh no, no.
Oh, okay. Y'all see that new little visual I dropped the other day? Check it out, Jamaican.
Yeah, I did. I think I watched.
Which one you
It was.
talking about me or the other one? The one I did.
I think the one you posted in the back chat was it yesterday?
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah,
It was either yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. I had to go back and look through it because I wasn't able to look. I didn't have at the time. I wasn't in a position to look at it in through detail. You know.
Going on and I'm ready to fight.
Oh.
My bad, my phone just wrong.
Oh, go ahead. Hold
Oh, good.
on, I'm out in the chat. Y'all go ahead and build for a bit. I'm out in the chat room real quick.
All right. So, I mean, I see the title, of course, of what we're discussing, but I also saw the video you watched earlier about well, the shadow government, I mean, I already know what their names are. You know, we all do.
It's amazing how people accept to get paid peanuts just to troll on social media.
Oh yeah, trolls. Oh, I deal with them all the time on my channel. They're just so dumb. Like they try to say something stupid on my screens. They try to take up on somebody else. I don't even like on YouTube's like, nope, ignore, block. You're not gonna start no trouble on my stream. I'm sorry. I'm ignoring you.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing try to get Bo Jackson up on here. Let me see if Young Kemp's still out there. Yeah, he's still out there.
Yeah, those trolls have nothing better to do. Hold on, I think I'm subbed to your gaming channel, Titan. And I'm probably not.
Yeah, I think you are. You came by there one day when I was playing Ride to the Tomb Raider. If I'm
Oh
mistaken.
yeah. Oh yeah,
It was
sure
either
did.
that. It was either that or It was either that or what's the other game I was playing? Oh, Call of Duty World War II.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I see Natural Path. Hello, Boo Jackson.
Mm-hmm. I think I
Man, I don't
remember.
know where trolls coming from, but they love wasting their time. That's for sure.
I think I remember. Let me see. Is it Wholesale Foods? Oh wow, it popped up as a favorite. All right, bro Jackson. I sent it to your. I sent it to your either check your Google Hangout app or check your email. It should be one of the two, whichever one is linked or whatever. So what y'all think about the video though?
I think
The
it's really
one,
good.
the
Well,
one,
I found that video like last year, exactly,
right.
or 16, and well, all the facts technically is true because it is completely
Mm-hmm.
true.
If y'all just tuning in, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. I see I got 4 dislikes. Thank y'all for y'all approval. But go ahead and hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. But I prefer the thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You know, be sure that a lot of things we go over is by what's in the description box. The intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. So go on and support the channel. Hit that like, you know.
My nose. Sorry, sir. I got my cat with me.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Okay. Hey, 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 you stuck to my shirt. I was trying to take you off of it. Sorry about that. My cat was stuck to my shirt. I was trying to take her off of it.
You good? I see we got somebody new to the panel. Who is this? Alexander?
Yeah, Cheeto.
What happened?
Cheeto from the feet up.
Gito from Afrito. You Globert or Flat Earth?
I am convex, sir. I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm flat earth, man.
I mean, if you were convex Earth, that you know, hey, I can't knock you for your theory, you know. Mr. Bo Jackson, Bo Jack better run that dope back. What's good?
What's good, man? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I had to get up on the phone. I couldn't get my laptop to work.
Long time no see, my bro.
Yeah, what you been up to, man?
Well, shit, you see it, man. Either this or gaming or, I've been on this a lot, though.
I've been seeing you up on Sanchez's channel.
Right.
All right, I'm back.
Has anybody checked out that Knowledge of the Forever Time though? David T. Berry?
No, I haven't.
Check it out, bro. Knowledge of the Forever Time, David T. Berry. I recommend watching episode 5 first.
Episode 5. I got. Why not episode 1?
Just because episode 5 is a bit more revealing about shit. You know what I mean? Like the cross. You know how everybody worships the cross, Christianity, and all that. Well, the
not
cross
everybody,
is
but
actually it actually derives from a GPS device that the Anunnaki had on them. That's why that's how it came to be, you know. But it's actually a GPS device, that symbol,
Right.
which is ancient technology. You know what I mean?
Right. That sounds very interesting. I see we got Flat Earth
Yeah,
Unity.
it's been pretty good. I haven't made it to the 5th one yet. I think I watched the first 2 episodes.
Hold on real quick. Let me introduce. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. Let me introduce someone else to the panel. What up, Flat Earth Unity? Josh, you there?
Yo.
What's good? What's good, fam? I just wanted to introduce. Okay, y'all two can go ahead.
If you don't mind, I wanted to say what's up to Bo Jackson. I ain't never had a chance to meet or introduce myself. My name's Josh.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Bo Jackson.
I see everybody say what up, Bo.
This Flat Earth Unity. Yeah,
What's good, man?
Flat Earth Unity, Josh Bo Jackson. You know.
I seen you around. I seen you around for a minute. Hey, I have a question, Jamaican.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of off top. It's kind of off the subject, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I was watching some shit last night, and it's called Project Coast. You ever heard of that?
I have not.
It was on Viceland.
What is?
I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's something to do with like some chemical and biological warfare over in South Africa. It was like in the 90s. So this scientist or whatever was making like oh man, it was like all
he was
kinds
making
of different
chemical weapons.
Yeah, I never heard of that. I never seen that. I watched it last night. That was a trip. Have you ever seen it or heard about it?
When you say Viceland, I'm thinking of when you say Viceland, I'm thinking of that. I'm thinking of that show that comes on USA, I believe.
Well, there's a.
But
there's
you talking about this is actually like a documentary type.
Yeah, and then there's a bunch of shit online about it. I just happened to look it up today because I just happened to catch it on last night. But Viceland's, I think, its own TV channel. It's its own channel.
That's interesting. I need to check that out. That sounds real interesting.
It's pretty crazy. And let's see, it was like in the 90s, I think. Yeah, like in the early 90s, and they ended up busting the guy. But I don't. A lot of the speculations about they don't know what they did with a lot of this Mandarin or Mandrix. It was this drug that they were using. He was going to make it for like crowd control and shit. And I don't know. I just thought maybe you've heard of it.
No,
Is Huey still on here?
But hell, you know, with in a
I've heard of that one. I'm trying to look that up.
In a community as large as us, we learn shit every day.
Yeah, well, you know, they've been using chemical weapon on us since the beginning of time, bro. Really, like.
Now that I do know, but the way he explained it, it's like you gotta go into the detail.
In there, Huey, in the chat.
Y'all,
There's some.
you know why it started AIDS, right? The whole HIV, AIDS, and all that.
Okay, I finna let me see if
There's
I
some
can play it.
There's some documents that somebody posted in this chat or in this like blog or something.
Let me see.
Yeah, it could be argued that the water itself is chemical warfare. As
Yeah,
shit as that
exactly.
sounds.
Yeah, yeah.
It could be.
What was you talking about the AIDS? What was you getting ready to say about that?
Who, me?
No,
Oh,
I'm just saying that's another kind of chemical attack that's happening.
Exactly. That's what I've always said. I always thought that's what that was used for.
Yeah, try to control a certain race population. They try to manipulate with the genetics and attack a certain race.
now Bo
Yeah.
Jackson, this link you sent me is supposed to be a visual video to it, or?
No, I'll give you one though. I was just
Okay,
that
okay,
had some documents you could click on that were supposed to be classified. I don't know who knows if that's true or not.
okay. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna bookmark it then so I can come back to it. But this is.
Let me see. I'll give you a link to
Hold
it
on.
though.
Matter of fact. Hold on. I'm a bookmark it and then we gonna look over it like
Yeah, there's a documentary on it.
why the oh okay, I'm clicking the wrong one. There it is. Bookmark. Okay, Project Coast. I got that. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it over here.
Hey Titan, have I showed you my solar filter that I made?
Yeah, I think you showed me with the phone the other night. Wasn't it Thursday? You showed me with the phone, and then I
Right, I've been
said,
showing everybody I fucking can, man. I've been showing them like it's out of style.
mm-hmm. But that's good though. Hold on. Let me show you this.
Like I told them, it don't prove nothing. You know, it don't disprove, it don't prove, but what it does is it gives me a field of view. It gives me the ability to observe with my eyes, you know, without hurting myself at noon. Because at sunrise and sunset, I can stare at the sun for a long time. I've been doing it for 2, 3 years now. I think I'm up. I don't even count. I don't even time myself anymore. After 30 minutes, I quit timing myself like 2 years ago. So like,
Mm-hmm.
um, I just I like having the sun to look at. And what's really awesome is how I can show that the sun is the same size as the moon. In like 2 weeks, it'll be a full moon, and it'll work even better because about 5 o'clock in that afternoon, I'll be able to show you a full moon and a full sun, like
Have you
45
noticed your
degrees
eyes?
away from each other.
Have you noticed that your vision get fucked up or anything?
Actually, that's the crazy thing. So, say I'm looking through the solar filters at noon. If I look through the solar filters at noon, it still hurts my eyes, and it's taking like 99% of the light out. All I'm seeing is just like a little orange light of the sun, and that shit'll
Interesting.
hurt my eye. If I sit there and look at it for too long, it'll hurt my eyes. But like
Mm.
I said, my
Oh,
vision is
you talking about you look at it
in
with your eyes closed? Is that what you're talking
Oh
about?
yeah, in the sunset and sunrise, no pain at all. As a matter of fact, I would say it relieves the stress in my eyes.
I've sun gazed through all three part times of the day, and at first it hurt my eyes, but then now it's powerful to do it in the midday, but at the same time, you do it enough, you kind of get used to it.
Moon gazing
Mm.
too. Moon gazing is very important. If you stare at the moon, you'll start crying. Same as like you stare at the sun. Tears will start pouring from the back. It
Mm-hmm.
feels like they come from up under your eyes. Like not just the tear ducts from the side of your eyes, but it feels like it's just all around your eyes glowing and the tears are pouring from the glow.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. I mean, I've had it happen before too. Right here,
And
where it
so
says
speaking of
Project Code,
so
huh?
what y'all think? Y'all think the moon is flat, or you think it's like a disc, or is it a ball?
I really can't
I think
confirm.
only a fool. I think
I
only
can't
a
confirm
fool
nor
would give you a
deny.
definite answer.
I can't confirm nor deny.
Yeah, I feel
You
the
know.
same way. I mean, for you to say exactly what it is, that's stepping into belief system.
Right. You know,
Exactly.
Project Coast was a top secret
Well,
chemical
has Bro
biological
Sanchez said
weapons.
anything about it?
He
I
says
think,
about the same thing. He
yeah,
just gives his opinion on it, but
yeah,
that's about
basically.
it.
Brother Sanchez is my family, just like all y'all. And with that being said, Bro Sanchez could tell me it's anchor shaped, and it wouldn't change my perception on it. I love each and every one of y'all, but y'all can't control my perception on things.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Nobody should. Everybody have their own perspective, just like everybody got their own sun. If I was to look up at the sun right now, if it was out, it's been rainy the past couple of days over here, but if I was to look up at the sun, it would be a different angle from how y'all would look up at it. You know, everybody faces the sun differently. You know, so that said, you know,
That's deep. Oh, that's deep, JT. So you
yeah,
said everybody got their own sun. So when you move, your sun move, right? And mine's still stationary, right?
right,
It,
Absolutely.
right. There you go.
yeah. We the
Everybody,
master of our own universe, bro. That's why when you said that, Josh, boy, you hit that right on the nail, on the head, because your world is your world. It's your perspective. You feel me? We just trying to be a part of your world right now. We just, you know what I'm saying? Glancing and coming, passing space with you. You know, our worlds is clashing right now, or combining, if you will. You know. So once we know that, then
So is the sun a globe? Is it spinning, or is it a plate, or is it flat? And
What do you think?
there's
I'm
just
curious what
motion
you
on
think.
it. There's just motion on it.
I think it's whatever you would perceive it to be.
right. What we
Well,
don't, what we
let's
do
speculate
know,
on that. Let's
but
speculate on that.
what we do
We'll
know is that it's
research
not a
on it.
ball
Flat
of
Earth.
fire. We know it's not a ball of fire or
I think
whatever because
what I think it is. A lot of people laugh, but I think it's a projection. But I don't know. Maybe not.
I think it could be said that all of them are. And as we start to think more about outside lands, it's possible that that Mars is another sun to the outside land. It's possible that these luminaries that are brighter than the other luminaries are actually stars, and the ones that are not so bright, the luminaries, are also distant suns and moons to yet another ring or plane. I don't think that you could.
what happened? What
Get on
happened?
here talking about. I guarantee everybody on mobile off. It does that for some reason. They want to only the
Yeah.
mobile. It'll keep them off.
Yeah, they used to do the same thing with me when I used to join last year when I would just be on Brother Sanchez's or Sassy's or Dread's panel.
Yeah,
I
where's
don't
Sassy?
think. Oh,
Where's
you know, Miss Sassy's getting married, right, Bo?
is she? Yeah, I haven't seen her online for a minute.
Yeah, that's why we ain't seen her. I put two and two together. I saw she was in the chat and said that she was planning a wedding with like winky faces, you know, like not really giving no information away.
As long as that motherfucker ain't Madonna.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm hoping that whoever she gets with is a
My
supportive
mic
person
muted.
that, you know, helps her and
Y'all.
pushes
The
her
panel
to
can't hear me right
continue
now.
doing what she
But
does
only
on
y'all
here as
can.
well as in life.
Yeah, I'm
But
sure it's she's a smart female, man. She knows what's up.
oh, absolutely.
She's got her shit.
She's got that lioness energy, you know.
Yeah.
She's got that mother lion energy.
All right, so Huey, well, what's your perspective on the sun? Let's hear it.
you say me, Huey?
Yeah.
I mean, what you saying? If it's round or if it's a flat or a piece of plate?
Yeah, like just like the overall
Actually.
shape of it. What's your belief of it?
Yeah. It's kind of weird, bro. I'm trying to figure out how I rotate it. I know that illuminating lights comes off every angle. You feel what I'm saying? So it might be a sphere, but then again, it's steady looking like a plate. I mean, it still look like the moon. You feel me? And I would look at it the same way as if we was on the moon, we would see the earth looking the same way. And if we know the earth is a flat plane, I might have to go with a flat. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's still round and 360 degrees. It's a circle, but it's not a sphere.
Yeah, you know another thing it could be. I mean, think about it. You ever go to the old convenience stores? They got those like dome mirrors up in the corner.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like it could be that as well. You know what I'm saying? How you were saying that you could see that illumination like at every angle. So it could be it could be a bunch of different ways. Who was that who just joined?
You know, they'll teach us that our life is duality, that everything in our life is duality. Who's to say that where we're at is not flat yet round? Who's to say that where we're at is not, you know, all these different things at one time? That's the thing about, you know, existence. That's the thing about what we live, this plane that we live in. Things aren't, just because you can explain something doesn't mean that it is. And just because you cannot explain something doesn't mean that it is not.
It is not, exactly. Because what you think something is not, somebody else could be, perspective could be that it is.
And not only that, they could explain
it. Exactly. Hey Huey, I've been fucking with your videos, man.
Appreciate that, man. I just trying to do a little visuals. I'm working off the phone, so you know, just to do something, just to try to give y'all a visual of what I do. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of what I do. I appreciate you too, man.
No problem, man.
We got to try to get Huey to 10K.
Facts.
Shit, that should be hard.
Once we get Huey to that 10K, once 10,000 people have listened to the video of him riding around playing the songs in the car, you know, seeing the energy on Huey. Once they seen that video, then they're gonna start seeing every video. You know, like once you see Huey on a panel and you see the energy on Huey's face, that smile he got, the light in his eyes, you know, like you'll fuck with Huey. We just got to get some eyes on him, some ears on him. That's all.
Bro, I appreciate that so much from you, Josh, bro. Because the last couple of nights, bro, we've been building. I've been on. I don't know if y'all heard Knowledge. He had a panel, and we was on the if y'all seen the dude named Star. He been on a couple panels, man. And me and this brother been having it out. Like I'm talking about, like going to war, bro. Because he's mad because you heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of that name.
Yeah,
he always be fucking with people, man.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he a good brother, right? He got a lot of energy, right? But his energy is forced at the wrong way. He got a hatred towards white people so bad, bro. I'm like, you can't get mad at me because I'm not racist, bro. I'm not a racist, bro. Like, I'm not fucking racist, bro. I got fucking white people that I will bust your fucking head for. I got fucking white friends that I will fucking kill for, bro. Like,
that's right.
I mean, I can't be biased like that, bro, but it's some fucking black brother that I don't want to give it at all. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it goes both ways, man.
Yes, sir. It goes both ways, man. It goes both ways. And you can't judge a book by its color, bro. You got to judge a man by his character, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because our brother is straight energy. Like, bro, I would be, you feel me? Less than a person just to judge you and dislike you because of your color, man. Like,
that shit's wild, man.
Yes, it is, bro. It's wild. It's poisonous. It's poisonous, man.
Yeah. Hey, when you speaking on trying to get your subs up and stuff, you know, when Sanchez spoke the other night about like when he's about to go off, that somebody needs to come up on there and like continue the live stream. Maybe you should start doing that because he's got a big following, man, and he's willing to do it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm getting my stuff together now. That's why I was just talking to a couple of brothers about doing some live feeds. Like, I'm really new to it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just pointed me in this direction because what I do in the community. So I've probably been around probably 2 months, 3 months or something like that, JT. So
yeah, I seen you around even on Dread shit a while back. But
Right,
even
right.
if even if the live stream is just people coming over and kicking it, even if you ain't like doing something like on a specific topic or something, but just getting the people over there to get familiar with who you are.
Yes, sir.
You,
Yes, sir.
you just like me. We both just out of nowhere got hit with that Age of Aquarius energy
Yeah,
and
it
jumped
has
on
been a
these
minute.
music, man. You know,
I mean,
we
a
just
few
decided,
months.
fuck this shit. I can't keep my tongue no more. I know, I see, I got all this information. I just gotta spread it, man. Even if I'm not, that's the thing is, I'm not trying to be selfish. I don't want anyone to listen to me over anyone else, but I just want it heard, and that's how
Yeah.
I'm sure exactly how Huey felt when it was, time.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
crazy.
ready,
It's crazy
I'll be
how
back.
shit
and I'm
works,
doing it.
man. You just wake up like wanting to do it, like out of nowhere.
Yep. Because you know that once you realize it, this is why I love building with y'all because I get so much information from y'all. Like y'all have so much of a puzzle. Like you feel me? I can't see everything from y'all perspective. So I say it would be stupid of me not to listen to someone's perspective, just to listen to it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And just try to get the best out of everything because everybody has truth. Even
Yeah.
if in the wrong, you can find truth in the wrong.
You
feel
can
me?
take
If
you
just
can
look
take
at it.
something from anybody, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
But he
Yep.
said you can learn from a youngster, you can learn from a baby, you can learn from a dope fiend that appear to be crazy.
That's it.
Nice.
Eat
What's
the
up,
fish, spit out the
What's up,
bones.
JT,
Fish, spit out the
Huey,
bones.
Flat Earth?
I see we got Allergic to Bullshit and AJ Davis and James Bell joined the panel. What's good? What's good? Welcome.
I'm at
What's
work
that
on my
beautiful
break,
night
man.
sky like, Allergic? Sorry for hopping over y'all. What's that beautiful night sky like over there, Allergic?
It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, man. We just got clouds, man. Yeah, UK timing, bro. It must be. What time is it there for you guys?
Fucking
It
It's
is.
11 o'clock for me. It's 11 o'clock
It
in the morning
is
for me. What's up with your alert?
11
over
a.m.
here. Over here, my time is 10:06 a.m. Central Time, USA, on Tuesday, April 24, 2018. Clarksville,
Damn,
Tennessee.
you're on East Coast.
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, I'm in Pittsburgh. You got the same time as me.
Hey, Pittsburgh. I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania originally.
I'm right there, but where I'm right in Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir. Pittsburgh. I'm still a nation, man. I know you gotta be a still a nation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all don't play. Y'all run everybody out the state. If y'all, I mean, you feel me? If y'all ain't still a nation up there, bro, it's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
Come on, y'all. We on all this truth, and y'all still on that wrestling WWE NFL stuff, huh?
No, hey, the NFL is just some new shit to me, man. That shit hurt my feelings, bro, on the NFL, bro.
I knew it had to hurt everybody's feelings, especially. All right, look, like I said, I wrestled for 6 years professionally in Memphis, and once I learned how wrestling was, see, I grew up knowing really kind of how it was, but once I really learned how it was, that's when I realized all of it is like that. That's why you see those soccer players fall down with the man not next to him and act like a man on the other side of the field, kick them in the shin. That's why it's all acting. It's just acting.
Say, let me put y'all on game with what I've come to find out when it comes to that sports shit. And especially listen to your boy Sanchez when he talks about, when you go to higher learning and you join these fraternities and shit like that. And then I started looking at TV and how they put people on TV like these athletes, and things like that, and certain people. And anybody they put in your face, bro, on TV, bro, has been through some sort of brotherhood fraternity. You talk about media, and now you talk about how sports. You think, okay, how do they pull it off in sports? Like, is everybody in on it? And I don't think everybody is in on it. But think about it. If them boys went to school and pledged to something, you feel me? They pledged to something. You know what I'm talking about? Then they in the know about what something's going on, and then that's who they pick to put out there. Somebody who's down with what's going on and can play the role how they wanted to play. And that's something I'm just now coming to knowledge of looking how I look at TV now and looking like, well, everybody came in on the shit, right? And if you think about it, that they might be, When it comes to NFL, I know how they work. Even on the back of the ticket, it say entertainment purposes only.
But when it comes to like other sports and things like that, like the refs and the players, you think, well, who all in on it? The ones who's down with the shit, the ones who took that player that's open, they was in school and shit like that. So y'all put game on that, man, because that's really starting to blow my mind. Like even in, like when you look at ESPN and you look at all the sports nation channels and shit, the people that they put up there to host and all that shit, they down with the shit, bro. All of them.
Yeah, it's whoever they put up in the forefront, and they keep flashing up on the screen all the time. You're right.
All that school shit, that fraternity shit, all that shit start to make sense, start coming around. The people they put in place and shit like that, it's motherfuckers that done took that oath, bro. It's motherfuckers that's down with the shit. It's the ones that were smart and the ones that took the oath and is down with it. You know what I'm saying? They just so happen to be athletic. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that get you know, the draft picks. Like, you know, we would shoot. There's a whole bunch of guys that could have went before him, but he's down with the shit though. He pledged to this, so we gonna draft him. You know what I'm saying? And that is my whole thoughts on it.
All right, I don't know about y'all, but when I was a young child, I watched this show came on Fox. It was called Inside the Magician's Code, or some shit like that. It was like a man with a mask on, showing all
Yeah,
these
he was
magic
telling
tricks.
everything. I remember that.
Yeah, all right. Well, once that came, now once I watched that man who was real popular in the '90s. Let me think of his name. Hold up, David Copperfield. Once I start watching Chris Blaine, David Blaine, all these cats, you know, like once I start watching them, now that I've seen that, I start seeing holes in it. I start seeing what they're doing. I start understanding, right? Now, with that being said, I'm still entertained by magic tricks, but I'm not fooled by magic tricks.
Right.
Exactly. I feel the same way. That's crazy.
You learn it's just entertainment. You feel me? It's just entertainment.
And that's the only way you can take it. You can only take it as entertainment because that's all it is.
It's entertainment on your perception, you know? That's all it is. It's just
even all the NASA videos, you know, they do the live stream over the space show, supposedly, you know, the space station. So that's entertainment too.
absolutely, it's entertainment on your perception. Same thing as a magic trick. That's what I was finna get into. I'm glad you said that. Now, with that being said, all right, a magic trick. We know all a magic trick is watch my left hand while the right hand works. What is the ISS feed? It's the same thing. We see it. Watch my body. Don't pay attention to my harnesses. Don't pay attention to the glitches. Don't pay attention to the CGI. Don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to right here. Remember, Kevin Hart said, "Don't focus on why you focused on the negative. Don't worry about the car seat in the car. You know, focus on me." Like, stupid.
Yeah, it's like that ISS is like a big, what's that Chris Angel set? No different.
A lawyer.
They want to just entertain your ass to death the way you ain't trying to see what's real. You feel me? They want to give you, you know, like I say, give you hot dogs, give you beers, chips and shit. Put a nice little entertainment on you to take you away from what's really the hell going on.
A lawyer, an attorney, a magician, an illusionist. They're all the same thing.
All the same shit. Hell yeah.
They play off of holes in perception and laws. You know, they play off of the loopholes in the law.
And then they pretend like they're doing something. They pretend like they're doing something for you, but really they taking something away from you, really.
Yeah, getting paid. Yeah, you better know it. Yeah.
No, I learned about that attorney shit and all that you know, Black Law Dictionary and words we use on, you know, talking about becoming a person and children and all that type of shit. And what the attorney really doing is really taking your rights away. If you got an attorney, then you ain't got no more damn rights. You feel me? You know, you got
exactly
rights under God, under the Creator, and that's what they trying to take away, bro. That's what I learned.
Lawyer is synonymous with liar. They lie you down flat.
I would say the government supposed to run you. You ain't. I didn't sign no paper. I didn't bow down to that shit.
Yeah, because the first thing they want you to do is give up your rights.
Subject matter jurisdiction.
They want you to go for a plea deal immediately, like admitting your guilt.
Exactly.
You're guilty.
Then they got your
regardless of what the case is. It's like, you better take this or it's going to be this. And it's like, so many people are afraid to go against them. They take the plea deal immediately.
All right, guys.
So I'm about to go back to work, bro. I just want to check in now, man. See what
Respect,
y'all
Well,
doing.
AJ.
I'm
thanks for
about to head
joining.
back up in this building, bro.
Thanks for joining, AJ. Appreciate that, homie.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all gotta get on that God of War, man. I know I just got back into video games, but that God of War got me, bro. Y'all gotta get on that right there, bro. Y'all gotta get on that God.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be checking it out. Don't worry.
Stop playing, bro. I streamed live the other day. I mean, I invited you. Next time, check me out, bro. That shit hard.
That's
Give me
what's
some
up.
tips.
I started to, but I was
Stay up.
already. I was in the middle of a game. I was in the middle of a game of my own though. That's why I didn't come by. I was on that PS Now, that PlayStation Now. Um, what was I playing? I was playing some stealth game similar to it's really similar to Dishonored. Because I've been playing Dishonored too. You know. But yeah, go ahead and get back to work, fam.
All right, boy. Y'all boys stay up.
Me too.
Peace.
Oh, y'all can go ahead. The floor is open to whoever. What up, James Bell? JB?
What up? What up, JT? How you doing, man?
I'm doing
Can you hear
good,
me?
fam. Yeah. We hear you loud and clear, fam.
Yeah. Hey, man, I had seen something yesterday. I want to share with y'all, man. It was a experiment, man, where they had put this garlic bread and they attached it to a balloon, right? So they were talking about taking it up in space and then letting the balloon pop, and then they drop it back down to Earth, and then they eat it, right? Well, I gotta show y'all this video. They took the balloon up so many feet, and the Earth was still flat, bro. It was like all the way. It was like actually doing a flat Earth experiment, but they were using like taking some garlic, like taking food to space and then seeing it drop back down and then eating it. You see what I'm saying? Through all the how the pressure and the atmosphere changes when it goes up, like getting moist and drying out and shit like that. But
Right.
it went so high, bro. I think I'm gonna put it in the group chat where you could see the balloon up above, like I don't know if it was above the atmosphere, but it was up to a level, man, that you could still see that it was flat, and it took he made sure he said he took the concave lens off, or whatever that lens is that makes the world look like it's round.
Yeah, the
Well,
fish
he got a
eye.
regular lens on there, and
You
man,
should post
that
that
is like
video.
one of the best demonstrations of flat Earth I've ever seen, because all they showed was the camera on the balloon going as high as it could go up in the air, and I can't remember how high it went, but you could actually look, and as it panned around, the whole fucking horizon was flat, bro. I swear, it was crazy. But I'm gonna throw that in the group chat so y'all can see it. But that it was amazing because I was looking at it in a whole different light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, throw that in there. I'll check it out.
I got you. But yeah, go ahead and build. I'm here. I had a week. Well, and it wasn't no good. It wasn't good at all. But I'm back.
What's the thoughts on the car running over people in Toronto?
I didn't hear you. What was that question? No, what was that for? That was just Japan.
The car running over people yesterday in Toronto.
I'm mute. I'm listening. I'm mute.
Did y'all see it? You see the footage of the people that were supposedly run over? Basically, Canada did a red flag event, and they didn't do it that well.
I'm checking it out right now.
It'll be hard to find on YouTube, I think. So I'm trying to be careful about what I'm saying here. Because, they're taking down people's channel, anybody talking about that shit. I can send you guys links.
There's footage of the officer and the assailant with a gun face to face, but the officer's not taking cover behind his
Yeah,
car.
put the link in the chat. I'll play it, and then I'll play the other video that Bo Jackson put in the link. I mean in the
Hey,
chat.
that shit's crazy, man. I just seen that. You're talking about in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm just looking for my post. Right. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, this one's just a little quick snippet of a Facebook post of the guy. It's in the chat now. Then we got another one.
Let me see.
I'm gonna box in.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna play it. But if y'all want to see the visual, you gotta go to the watch page though. Or well, actually, no. Y'all just be able to listen here. Now the watch page to be able to see the visual, will have the visual and the audio. But I think y'all just be able to hear the audio through here. So let me go ahead and check. Give me a second. Okay. Shit. Hold on, I don't see it. Hold on. Let me see. You said you put it in there? Or it's in the group chat. Where's that? Alert. Allergic to bullshit. Hello. I don't see the link, bro. Oh, hold on. Let me check this one.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm talking with my mic muted.
It's a
Sorry,
it's a one
brother.
on. I see it now. It's the one on the
Sorry, I
top.
gotta mute the page too.
There it is. I got you.
Yeah,
I got
the
you.
top link is
I clicked it
the
on.
Facebook link that I put in the group chat, and the bottom link is a link of a guy debunking it on DTube, debunking all the media. The middle link is a mistake. That's just a picture by mistake.
Is it Tornado Killer? That's the one you're talking about? Cause this is the link you sent me to. Are you talking about the Tornado Killer by Brian Stevenson?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Are you talking about the Tornado Killer by Brian Stevenson? Here, mute my video.
Yeah, I think so. It was yesterday.
I got you. Okay, I got it. Hey, somebody mute y'all thing.
Am I the only one that's not hearing no one speaking?
Oh, I'm still here.
Did you guys see the bit where he was putting the gun up and down? Did you miss that bit? He kept putting it up and down like he was pretending to shoot the cop.
And watch it again.
You do that anywhere with a pencil and you get shot.
Hell yeah, cops in UK don't even got guns in no shoes for doing that shit.
See that? That's a joke. That cop should be taking cover. What is he doing? It shows how they can play some games right in front of your own face and have you scared still. People believe it.
I gotta see that one more time. Cause they did look strange.
Look at the people just walking casually in the background.
I was getting ready to say that, man. It's like these people ain't even like scared enough.
Right. Right. They're not.
It's like the policeman didn't warn them or anything or say, get out the way or anything.
Nothing. Nobody's running for cover or
Get the
anything.
civilians out the way. You're not playing this game with this guy.
They're playing.
When he's not even
They literally playing games. They literally
basically,
playing games like.
A whole boulevard of people apparently. But if you look at that van, it looks like it's just dented into a wall or something.
They're literally playing games like cops and robbers games with our life. I mean, with our lives, but we're the conspiracy theorists, and they doing this shit right in our faces. But we're the conspiracy theorists, though, and it's like, like dude said in the video, you don't have the eye of a certain somebody, so you can't see it.
Jamaican, that video or that link that I just put in, it's got some audio of the cop and the guy communicating back and forth.
Oh, snap.
All right. I think it stopped now. I'm gonna play it now. I'm gonna play the other one.
One of the more persistent illusions of this reality is time, specifically the concept of linear time, which is actually an illusion. Linear time doesn't.
Let me try this one. Government censorship. Ha! That's funny. Protecting you from reality. Right. Protection from who?
Sorry, B, it's the next link down. It's the last link. That was it. That was a picture by mistake. So I tried copying the thumbnail of the picture, so that bottom link is the
You said it's the
YouTube
last link
link.
down? Okay, I got you. This.
Hey, can y'all give me a little briefing of it? I ain't been on my
It's
head.
in the main chat. I posted the main chat.
Okay, cool. Let me see. Join the Flat Earth Network. $10 a month, 4 access.
All right, so I only watched about the first 20 seconds of this, so I don't really know if this is going to be good or not.
Is this the
Let's
news?
find out.
And we begin tonight with that horrific attack today in downtown Toronto. A driver barreling down a crowded street in a van and appearing to aim for pedestrians. That van coming to a halt on a sidewalk, but not until after so many had been struck and killed.
You talking to me?
Trail of the that van coming to a halt on a sidewalk, but
There's the window. You can't see it that good, but there's no cracks in it. I'm sorry if this guy plowed through a bunch of people. Those windows. There's a video going around the internet where this guy's drunk in the seat and the person hits the brake of the car and his forehead barely taps the windshield and it's spider cracks.
not until after so many had been struck and killed. A trail of the injured along the street, too.
Trail of the injured with one. What is this? We're putting bodies in orange tarps now.
There's no blood on the there's no blood anywhere on the sidewalk or pavement for these trail of injuries, but continue.
I don't know.
More than a dozen hurt. Then the confrontation between the driver and police playing out in Broad.
This is stupid. So stupid. He had a cell phone. He wanted to die by suicide from cop. No, that's what you wanted to say because you didn't want to shoot someone in the public and, while you're videotaping it and have someone die.
Daylight. Tonight, that suspect is now in custody. His identity just released. ABC's Tom Yamas leads us off from Toronto tonight. Tonight, the race to save lives after the
News is breaking right now about George Bush is about to pass away. So, every year, mid-April, there's always so many famous people or historical figures that die. There's always events. This is just right on cue. I posted a video on YouTube yesterday saying I'm not really going to make a video about the Waffle House shooting. It's fake, blah, 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 but there's probably going to be a bigger event here in the next day or two. And 24 hours later, here you go.
deadly van attack. 9 dead and more than a dozen wounded.
What the fuck is this?
After a night, the race to save lives after the deadly
Yep. Sell the pain.
van attack.
Camera's on you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dead.
Why would they do CPR
When she's already
on
conscious.
the gurney, going into the ambulance in front of the camera? I don't know. I mean, I get.
Why would they do CPR on somebody that's already conscious? You just seen the body moving, right? You just seen the body moving. So why would they perform CPR on a body that's already conscious?
Yes, but this just seems like it's for show.
More than
For the cameras are doing this.
a dozen wounded after a driver in this white van jumped the curb, plowing through pedestrians on a major street in Toronto.
Vehicle. Personal injury intersection of Yonge Street and French Avenue.
It was lunchtime, just before 1:30 p.m. The van driving 16 blocks near.
Really, you're gonna show us this? You're gonna show us like a demonstration of what it?
Now give me a second. I'm paused right there. Just give me a second. I got something to play.
what it sounds like is what we call actors. What do you call that?
Disaster performance, crisis actors.
What you say, actors?
Crisis.
There you go, crisis actors. We call it. That's what it sounds like.
I'm gonna drop a link. There's a website people can go to become crisis actors in the UK, and the NHS are involved in it. All these government organizations, G4S, security. But yeah, I'll drop the link for that as well. You can check out that website.
Yeah, put it in the main chat.
I call it the New Age propaganda.
Alrighty. So people flagging my video, so I got a song for them. Pause this. Just give me a second. Where is that? Let me see.
While you're getting that together, I found out from my mother that if you have a plant, that plant is dying, you can give it aspirin and it'll bounce back. I had a little fern in our house and it was dying. We've been watering, we've been doing everything. And she said throw an aspirin and crush your aspirin up and pour it in the water.
That's your boy Omega.
The damn thing came back. It's perfect. The damn thing is living. It's got pretty green leaves, new growth, all kind of shit in just 1 week.
Wow. The power of nature. Here, I found it now. Mute your mic.
Yeah, aspirin is made from a tree, right? Yeah, I'm muting my mic.
Yeah.
Sorry. But aspirin comes from the bark of a tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I've heard that too. Here, yeah, go ahead and mute your mic real quick. Here go for you flaggers out there.
Back in this bitch. Once again, to talk about a simple ass subject. Niggas is like, oh, I ain't living that trap life. I ain't living that street life. Nigga, have you ever heard the phrase, don't be a tattletale, nigga? I ain't saying no names. I'm just saying, you ain't gotta be a gangster or a real nigga not to be a snitch ass bitch, nigga. Nigga, I'm just saying, even your mama, your grandmama will tell you, don't be a tattletale. Nigga, new shit right here. This is strictly for the bitch niggas.
Yeah.
Bang bang. Bang bang. What? I'm flagging. What? I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm flagging. I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm clicking. I'm flagging. I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm clicking. I'm flagging. I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm clicking. I'm clicking. I'm snitching. Yeah. I'm up in the hood like every day. Snitching in the hood. Yeah, every day. Flag a nigga. Because I'm gay. Flag a nigga. Because I'm gay. Snitching on a bitch nigga. I said I'm clicking on a bitch nigga. The nigga had 2 strikes. So I was like your ass tonight. Flaggy. That's my last night. Flag flossy. I'm bossy, bitch. Snitching on the nigga cause I got no dick. snitching, I'm flagging, I'm clicking, I'm flagging, I'm snitching, I'm flagging, I'm clicking.
There you go.
Hey, Shalom. Oh, here we go. Let's go with you, bro.
So, there you go. Just, y'all can
Look,
unmute your
man, that
mic.
man should have ad-libbed like the final boss from a video game. That man should have said,
Right.
Hey, what's good with you, Huey P? What's good, bro? What's up, baby? What's up, family? Hey, you know it's all good, bro. Hey, man, you gotta keep dropping them videos, bro. You already know I'm with it. You do too, bro. Y'all, whatever y'all got going over there is dope too, family. Y'all gotta keep on, bro. We gotta do it for each other, bro. Family, for sure.
Right.
Most def.
Yeah,
But see, your message that you bringing right now, it's like the early '90s, bro. You see what I'm saying? And our brothers is not on that level yet. You know what I'm saying? They still kind of with the street shit. Facts, bro. I'm over here. I'm doing something for y'all right now, bro. I'm gonna drop another one for y'all today. I'm gonna try to at least drop something every 2 days, bro. I got so much material already done.
Earlier, Huey.
Huey,
earlier I was working on my alchemy with fire earlier with my candle or whatever, and I about had it, but I lost focus somehow. I about had it. I about had it, had control of the flame, but I lost focus somehow, and then I lost it. It was tight.
Gotta find that motivation, big bro.
Yeah, it comes and goes, bro. You gotta go through them periods where you're thinking about it, and then eventually it comes into fruition, innit?
Writers call it writer's block.
Yeah, writer's block. I mean, I'm a producer, writer, everything like Huey as well. And man, sometimes you get beat block, man. You could be on you don't want to work on your beats because it's like I don't know what to do with this, or it's just motivation when you get somebody else around you that's musically inclined. Then you watch it come out. I can show you my verses when I'm alone, how many mistakes I make and cross out and rearrange. When I'm with someone else, bro, I make like one mistake in a whole page. And just flow.
Get writer's block. I just write a story rap. Just tell a story.
I know sometimes I need that.
Stuff too, bro. Them songs you dropped the other day was dope too, bro. I'm gonna try to see about doing a track or something, man. And try to pass it around, man. What you be recording on so drop? What you use Pro Tools or what you use?
Yeah, basically I be going to my brother's little studio though. He was all kind of shit. Yeah, we got Pro Tools.
We need to make sure that our programs is compatible. So when we pass it around, everybody can drop your verse on it, and then we can compute the song like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, have to like send it with it open.
Yeah, I can send a verse and a hook, or you can send it to me, and then you can leave your verse open, and I can put mine on and send it back to you. You know what I'm saying? And we can mix it. They got a thing called Team. I think it's Team Visor. I think it is. Let me see it. Where you can mix it through the same thing. Like put my thing on here, and you can send me the link, and I can mix my stuff, my session, and everything from here. You know what I'm saying?
They say if you do it in a WAV file, that it'll be compatible with everything.
Yeah, right. That's what we all use, WAV files. It doesn't matter what program, we all use WAV files. We send the WAV files to each other, the beats or the lyrics. I do mastering as well. I use Isotope Ozone and Ableton Live 10. So I can attempt mastering a beat. And we can compare like final products and stuff like that to see if the bass is popping or things are popping.
Right. But shit, if you mix, man, I trust your ear, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I trust your ear to get it right. You feel me?
I want to get into a few weeks. Shit. I got a couple of bars to put in there too.
I think we all should do a collective. I I think we should do a collective project, and then we could put it out on the wave, right? And we can use the all the proceeds towards doing some type of research or something.
Dead ass. That shit's hot. That would be dope. Real shit.
Is anybody else on the panel good at EQing? Huey, anybody?
I got my own producers that can EQ real good. I got some producers with me, so yeah, we can definitely work it out.
That's cool. Because have different versions, you can see like, oh, which one's popping through the speakers, like sound checking the different files and stuff like that.
What's crazy is how I really like to send it. I really don't like my mixers to master. I like to send it to another ear so they can put some fresh ears on it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. But I think the best way is like a track comparison, comparing tracks, and you can mix it a few different times and see, you know, how it's popping. With Isotope, man, you're like in full control of that shit, man. It's the way you can boost sound and that is crazy, bro.
Hey, Allergic, why don't you, since you got a panel, you and JT, right? Why don't y'all, since you do music, Allergic, you know how Bro Sanchez do the Thursday live? You should do like a Friday or Wednesday live where it's strictly about his music vibe. You feel what I'm saying? Where we can just come in and vibe, and we can have the people interacting with us. We can be listening to beats and decide on what song we want to do. We can come up with a hook on live on air and let people be a part of it, man. I think that would be dope, man.
That's a good ass idea,
That's
bro.
a good way to advertise your product.
Right. For sure. No, that sounds like a great idea, Huey. I'm down for that, bro. For real.
That's gotta be dope. I think that we can get Bro Sanchez and then to interact with it, man. That'd be real dope. Dread rap. I mean, everybody. I think everybody got arts. You feel what I'm saying? We can let Masterpiece do the artwork for it. You feel what I'm saying? For the cover and everything, and just make everybody. And we can do it under. We can do our own corporate. We can do our own company. Right?
Yeah, I'm
We can do a company so all the proceeds go to everybody that's broke down. You feel what I'm saying?
What y'all gonna title it, like Black Power Productions or something like that?
I don't know. We're brainstorming. We're all coming to the same conclusion.
Yeah, we'll brainstorm and just come on with it right there.
One day, somebody came up with that word that was just click. Like, damn, like this idea.
Yeah, because we don't want to turn them away, but we want to make it something that's so catchy that they have to jump on it. Like we can be like how Wu-Tang came with the Wu-Tang Clan. We can be like the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know, you know.
It's a simple equation. Like you just said, Wu-Tang. All these folks from the early days when these folks had like cult followings, they was using that mother energy, that cosmic mother energy, that Ma'at energy.
Facts. To the ice wall, we can use the proceeds to go north. We can use the proceeds to all get together. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we decide to do collectively, you feel me? Even the people that's not musically inclined, just they in the community can invest into the community. To invest into it, and we can all be in the movement. That's something that we can all invest to and see some proceeds out and make some things happen. And I think that shit major powerful. That shit.
Reach out to your brother Rush. Reach out to your brother Rush so y'all can get that cryptocurrency popping to back up what y'all doing.
Facts, because we can make our own coin too, y'all. That's what we need to be doing. It's a ECO 25 where you can make our own coin. We can make our coin strictly for flat Earth, bro. And we can invest into that bitch and put that bitch on the market. It don't cost much. It don't cost nothing. And then we can all invest into it in stocks. Right? We can make it like 25 cents right now where we can all buy shares into it for the cheap. You feel what I'm saying? And we can make because you can make your own limit. We can have our limit like 10 billion where we stop at 10 billion and let motherfuckers invest in right now at 1 cent. So we can buy shares at right now. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit give us stock in our shit, bro. That shit is dope, bro.
Yeah, I got an e-wallet right now. I just don't know how it works. I got this one rapper out of Cleveland that I've been, messing with for a minute, and he had sent me. He got this thing called Hustle Coin. So he sent me like 90,000 of them for like $50. So they just sitting in this electronic wallet that I got, and I don't know if it's ever going to pop or not. But like you said, if we just do that investment, have it sitting there, get our own coin, like flat power coins, that would be something totally on our panel, on our level.
Hey, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so,
Hey, I got Bitcoin right now. Right.
Hey,
like check it out. Like if you guys, when you guys get the Friday night live session going, you always can, you know what I'm saying, you always can advertise every Friday. Whenever y'all go live, y'all can always advertise the coin. So people, it'll be fresh on people's mind. You know what I'm saying? Well, you will always have people like myself that's always looking for something to invest in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, dude, that's not the group in Cleveland. Where you from, man? I'm up here in Akron.
Oh, I got a guy. I don't know if you heard of him. His name is Mr. C. Hustle. He's a rapper. He's an older rapper. He's residing in Atlanta. But I just me and
You got
him.
me wrong at. You need to link that up, bro. I'm in
Yeah, but
Atlanta.
his name is Mr. C. Hustle. But he hit me with his hustle coin. So he actually got the coin. He made it, and he gave me 90,000 of them for $50. That like I think they like $1.75 a piece right now. But he was just telling me to hold on to them, and whatever happens, and I can go to the Bitcoin ATM and exchange that for U.S. currency, any kind of currency there is. Yeah.
You got, see, then you got a ledger. You got a ledger because you got to protect your wallet. It's because so you got a ledger to keep your wallet safe, right?
Gotcha.
Right. Okay. So being that so his thing is called the hustle coin. So I think we should all invest into that. We should take at least $20 everybody and go invest into that hustle coin, right? That'll so people show interest in it. You feel what I'm saying? And then we buy stuff. They give us stuff, right? And then you trade that shit down for Ripple. So do you be on the cryptocurrency the chart so you can see all the coins and shit and see how they fluctuate?
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Huey. What if we just start our own called like the Flat Earth Coin, the FEC, you see what I'm saying? And then we'll let that circulate throughout the market, and people just gonna start picking that shit up because they know, like
Definitely,
they
but we
haven't seen
still
that.
should invest in his because his is already going, and that's something that we can invest into.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm gonna give you all the information on this guy so you can check him out. He's really like an old school rapper, but I think he was doing that to, venture in other avenues, you know what I mean? So he knew that I was cool with it, and he was like, hey, I got this deal for you, and if you want to invest in it, you can just sit on it. And I'm like, okay. So I got my e-wallet, and I'm just sitting on it until anything pops with it.
So how did you have to buy it? You had to buy it with a Bitcoin? You had to buy it with a Bitcoin though, right?
Yeah, well, no, I did the PayPal thing. I sent him the $50, and then it's through I think it's through Bitcoin, but he's sent me the coin to my wallet.
Oh, okay.
That's the correct part info.
Because I thought you had to have the only way to buy the altcoins because when we create our own coins, they be called altcoins, the alternative coins, right? But I think you got to buy the main coin, which is the big, to get all the I also think we should invest into Ripple.
Hey, look, hey fam, look. Check it out, fam. I'm in this group, right? I'm in this cryptocurrency group where these brothers be dropping information like damn near every day, having live streams and all that shit. It's our folks. You know what I'm saying? It's a young brother from Chicago, you know what I'm saying, who be holding it down. And who's really intelligent when he come down to this information, man.
Okay.
I'm saying, I'll link y'all up with the group so y'all can get some of that information.
That's good shit. See, this unity right here, baby. You feel me? We got all different creeds. We all got all different walks. My boy Hebrew, you feel what I'm saying? This is what's power about us, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I love this shit, bro. When we do shit like this is powerful, bro. This shit is powerful. Yeah. This behind the back chat, this amongst us, so it's quiet. You feel what I'm saying?
You're just using your God-given attributes to make something bigger than you have. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When we all use our mind to come up with something that you know what I mean? Just like radio commercials every freaking day, you pretty much know the commercial. You know what I mean? So all we gotta do is be repetitive with it. Like the people, every time they look up, they see us. You see what I'm saying? But wherever market we're in, I'm talking about from branding our own clothes to music to, like you said, advertisements over live chat, all that shit. They're just not gonna be able to deny it. They're just gonna be like, oh, these motherfuckers is here and they ain't going nowhere. Feel me?
Yes, sir.
But it just takes just a little bit of what we have, just to everybody put in there what little percent they can, it becomes major. So that's what I'm on. I just want to be a cornerstone in this building that we're building from ground floor up. Harrisburg.
Yes, sir, bro. You so right, bro.
Hey, JT, you busy?
No, hold on. No, I'm here. I'm just listening to y'all build.
I was gonna say, check out this British website for Crisis Cast. I just put it in the group chat. Spend some time on the website and see how in your face this shit is.
It's in the group chat, you say?
Yeah.
All right, let me check it out. Well, I was supposed to hold on real quick though. It was a video Bo Jackson put. I need to check out real quick. So hold off on that one. You know, I always like reading shit on hiring for crisis actor. I seen that website before too. I looked it up, resourcing another crisis event in a few months ago. I can't remember which one it was. Let me find this. Let me find this link Bo Jackson put up. Where is it? I thought he said he put one up.